This is Friday night, Hangout, creating our stories, piece by piece, exploring limitless opportunities, illuminate our path, amplify our impact. Oh, it's Friday night Hangout. Ooh, it's Friday night Hangout.
Are you feeling stuck in your business, professional or personal life? Or are you struggling to find purpose and direction? Imagine having a clear sense of direction, achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult is here to help you. We will work with you to identify your strengths, overcome obstacles, and develop a personalized plan to achieve your dreams. With our coaching and consulting services, you will gain clarity, confidence, and the tools you need to succeed. Do not let fear, lack of clarity, or doubt hold you back any longer. Take the first step towards achieving your goals and living your best life. Contact Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult today. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, empowering you to reach your full potential. Call, SMS, or WhatsApp +234 704 229 1171. Or you can visit our website www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com.
Hey, good evening and a very big welcome to you. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Friday night hangout. I'm so excited, really, that is even affecting my voice, right? I'm excited because this is our 201st episode, coming right on the heels of our 200th episode. We're right here, still showing up and showing off. I'm excited to be your host and your transformational coach, Joy Onyesoh. I'm also the convener of the Friday Night Hangout. And tonight, we have amazing guests in the studio. We're going to come to that later. But you know, before we move right in, I always love to welcome you in a special way. One of the things I love to hear from you is to know how your week has been. So please use the comment section and let me see your hashtag TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Just put it there, and I want to know you're there, you're hearing us, and you are excited that this is Friday night. You know how we roll, right? And we're still on the topic, show up, show off. We have two exciting guests in the room. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. I'm going to start from my left.
I'm so glad to be here. Ngozi Ebo is my name.
What do you do?
I'm the world's best public speaking coach. Okay. I help entrepreneurs with their communication needs. That's what I do.
So I hope you heard that, the world's best public speaking coach. So if you're an entrepreneur and you need to hone your speaking skills, your public speaking skills, this is the right person to go to. Thank you and welcome. Thank you. To my right.
I'm Onyesoh, a teacher by profession, the lead coach in Teachers Consult, and also I have a subsidiary, Dear Teachers, where I teach online as for anything that pertains to the teaching profession. I'm a teacher and I love teaching.
I'm a teacher and I love teaching. So we have two amazing guests in the room who are going to just episode, the 200th episode. We put out some questions for those in the room who were with us in the studio last week Friday and those who joined virtually. You know, we're very inclusive. That's one of the hallmarks of the Friday Night Hangout. We run an inclusive space. This is that space where we come to network. You know, we share tools, strategies that can help you up your game, whether it's your personal brand, your business brand, or even in your professional life. So this is that space where we do all of this in a very relaxed and fun atmosphere. And so we have that two amazing winners from last week right here. We have Ngozi to my left, who is a public speaking coach. You know, she's also an entrepreneur and she's here to also serve you if you let her serve you. So please don't hesitate, just stay right tuned and she will be here sharing her experience. I can know how to connect with her. And I also have Onyesoh, who is a teacher. She's also an entrepreneurial teacher because she runs the Teachers Consult, and she has a subsidiary called Dear Teachers. And please, while we're at it, don't forget to check them up on Facebook. They will share their handles with you before we wrap up for the evening, but at least I know they're on Facebook and LinkedIn, and you can follow them for interesting, insightful conversations. And so we get right into the conversation on showing up and showing off. One of the things that come to mind really is on consistency. We've said it, we'll keep saying it, and we'll keep repeating it. We cannot overemphasize the importance of consistency. If you want to change your game, if you want to change, how things happen for you, you need to look at alternate approaches. And one of the things you need to do is look at your own power of consistency and resilience. And we're not here to talk about theories. That's the beautiful thing about Friday Night Hangout. We keep it real, we keep it very practical, and we keep it consistent. So I'm going to turn to Onyesoh, and I wanted to share with us, what instance, I know there's going to be a whole lot of experiences you've had, but which would you share with us today that highlights the theme we're having a conversation on today, which is on the power of consistency and resilience?
Wow. So many ideas coming into my head. I'm trying to pick one. Let me pick personal development. I have been an attendee of She Speaks conference for over 4 to 5 years now, and it's something I have done every year, and I keep seeing improvements. At times it's not really easy to get myself, to shut down. At times we need to travel out of Enugu and still follow She Speaks, and I have just been doing that, and it has so impacted in what I do. Calling myself World's Best Public Speaking Coach came from the trainings from She Speaks conference. Going into public speaking to run it as an entrepreneur came from She Speaks conference. So it's one thing I have done consistently for 4 to 5 years now, and I'm happy for it.
And it's more than 4 to 5 years actually, because you started off with the inaugural session, which was in 2018. So we're talking about 7 years of counting. So you've done it for 7 years, lady. So I like that bit about being consistent, about your personal development. And I want to tell us here, if you've not made it a point of duty, an investment priority to invest in acquiring knowledge, then it's something you want to learn how to do. And you just need to look around you, whether you are in Kano, you're in Lagos, you're in Gambia, wherever, what part of the world you are, there must be somewhere, virtually or in person, or even yourself, you could do certain things yourself these days with the assistance of AI, right? So it's important that you look at yourself and become committed to something. You heard that she said consistently. So it's not just about the financial resources required. She talked about the time resources. You need to make out time. There are other competing things for you to do. So the power of consistency is such that you need to make sure you are committed, you understand your why. It's difficult to be consistent. We won't talk about power of consistency. If you're still trying to understand your why, it's difficult to be consistent. I always love to start the beginning of the year talking about clarity of vision. And next year, 2025, is not going to be any different if Jesus tarries and if things happen as they should. And if you've not attended any of my clarity sessions, you need to attend. It helps you to understand your purpose. It helps you understand why you set the goals you do. So if you set goals and you don't know why you really need to achieve those goals, it's easy to say, what, I'm just tired, let me leave it for today. I'm leaving it for today, leaving it for tomorrow, and you know what happens. Just a practical example of consistency. 4 years something. And it's all about the power of consistency. I want you to think about that. As we listen to and get out your to the rest of your life, can you put more effort? Can we just, you know, I hear that you've been consistent and you've seen results.
Yes, thank you so much, Prof. I've learned from you, being in so many coaching sessions with you and us. And then I remember when it comes to consistency, I have to come online, come out to show up, and sometimes it's difficult. And I got a phone call all the way from coaching sessions about if I will be able to coach her teachers. This is the power of consistency. Just because of what she was seeing me do online. You know, we are supposed to be our teachers, quite alright, and sometimes we go out there looking for the income. But we're not supposed to be teachers looking for the income. We're supposed to be teachers looking for the outcome more than the income. Because when you keep showing up and being consistent at whatever you do, you find out that one day somebody all the way, maybe it might even be in America or somewhere else, will just come up and say, I've seen what you're doing, I've watched you, I've followed you, please can you do this or can you do that for me? So I have testimonies when it comes to being consistent and watching you and enjoying what you have been dishing out to us.
Powerful. Thank you so much, Uzi. I call her Uzi Beke. Thank you so much, Uzi Beke. This is so powerful. You know, she said, it can be challenging. That's what I want us to take away as well. No one is saying it's a walk in the park. No one is saying that things will go the way you want it to go. But just being able to bounce back, spring back, and that's what resilience is all about. Resilience means that you build your muscles such that even when challenges come, it can hit you, it can take you down, but it doesn't take you out. You're still in the race. And you heard her, she kept coming in, you know. I was just telling her before we came into the live program that I'm enjoying her series, Dear Teachers, and the one of the Teachers Consult. So this is very insightful. Thank you for sharing with us. I want to come back again to Ngozi, right? I know that you run the oratory ventures, right? And you deal on public speaking. You have different packages. How did this start off? Because I know you didn't just start from just coming from Shishis and bam, you're into the oratory ventures with all the packages and all the structures. So what are some of the challenges and some of the lessons you've learned?
Okay, one of the greatest lessons I've learned is that I'm coming from the background of being an on-air personality, so talking is normal for me. So I thought that it was also that for others. I learned that it's not that same way. Someone could even be well-read, but will still have issues with building confidence. So there was this team I gathered. There was no charges because I didn't feel I had so much to even offer. So I just gathered a few women and I said, if you want to learn public speaking, just join this class. And we started. After a month or two, I said, no, I want to stop. All of them gathered. I said, no, please don't stop. We are ready to pay. That was the beginning of the coaching stuff. Please don't stop. What you've taught us for 2 months now has really helped us a great deal. All of us will gather, we will pay. Then one person just decided to be the class rep, and it was an online something. So that lady just gathered the funds and asked me to send my account details, and that was how we began the coaching sessions. And it's been amazing. It's been challenging though, because at times you're struggling to do it. But for me, it is about my life. It's about giving what God has put inside of me, because if you tap me anytime, I am doing it. So I find joy really doing it, and I find more joy watching people who were scared. I've had a whole lot of people who are high up in terms of their career, but having issues of confidence. I've had them give testimonies after our trainings of how they've been able to overcome their fears, and that makes me really happy.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, and I hope you did get some of the nuggets there. You know, one thing that struck me what you said is how people got value, so you were providing solution, and that's what I want to put out here. Before you throw in the towel and say, oh, this is not working, are you giving value? Do you know the value you bring to the table? So I want you to do a reflection. I love to do reflection. I was telling my team members during a meeting this evening that the end of the year, while it's time for, you know, more engagements, time to, you know, plan the business for the end of year, it's also a time for reflections, because you want to see how far you have journeyed from January to date, and that will inform some of the strategies you bring forward towards this last quarter of the year. So I want you to think about the value you bring to the table as an individual in that relationship. Before you give it, have you really been a person of value? There is no one that is on this earth that doesn't have any form of value to give. But the key thing is, do you recognize it? Then purpose. You know, purpose is something that evolves. So your purpose can, if you ask Ngozi what she was her purpose when she started the oratory ventures, and right now, having run it for some years, it has shifted, it has evolved into something greater. Because as you grow, as you evolve, your purpose evolves. So it's a myth to think that your purpose remains one and constant, you know, from the beginning to the end. It's not true. It evolves just as you evolve. So I want you to think, maybe your purpose has evolved and you're still dwelling with the, you know, new wine in the old wine skin. And you're having a challenge having the new wine to stay in the old wine skin. So sometimes when you're comfortable, it's time for you to ask yourself questions. Maybe there are certain things I need to be doing I'm not doing now. Maybe. So give yourself the permission to be vulnerable. I'll move back to you. Onyesoh, I hope you're enjoying the conversation tonight. You know, something refreshing, right? I love that series, Dear Teachers. Dear Teachers. I know it's not easy to run the Teachers Consult, and I know you're already working in another establishment, and now you have a subsidiary, Dear Teachers. So what has been one thing that has helped you to remain consistent?
One thing that has helped me to remain consistent is when I remember building legacies. What should you be remembered for? You know, we are all on a journey. So what, like you were talking and you said, what is your why? Have you known your why? Do you know your why? So what is my why? What will I be remembered for when I leave this space? When I remember that, and when I see what you also do, I see your consistency, I see your resilience, it helps me to keep pushing. It helps me to keep showing up. It's not about the money, because there's no money even there, but it's about the outcome, it's about the seeds I'm sowing, it's about what I will reap tomorrow, it's about building memories. So when I remember, what will I be remembered for? What am I building for tomorrow? I keep showing up.
Legacy. Building legacy. In fact, the theme for She Speaks Up in 2020 was creating legacies. Excuse me, and I'm happy that this is coming up again, because one of the things that creates a difference, that pushes on us forward, is the impact we want to create. Our tagline in Onyesoh Coaching Consult, which is the parent body for Friday Night Hangout, is amplify, illuminate your path, amplify your impact. Meaning that when you have clarity, you know how light illuminates the path. It comes with you understanding your why, being authentic, knowing why you're here, understanding what actions you need to take. All of those things illuminates your path. It helps you to find direction. It gives you a sense of satisfaction, and you're able to do more. And when you're able to do more, what happens? You amplify your impact. So that's just what she's speaking about here from her own personal perspective. And I think it's something that is important. If you're talking about the power of consistency and resilience, this is very important. I want to take this time out to welcome everyone. I see some of us here, right here online. Thank you for joining us. I see Mr. Shola, I see Haziba, I see Roma, I see Chomadura, I see Roma as well. Welcome. And thank you for joining us. And please, if I haven't called your name, it's not because I deliberately omitted it, but you know how it is with online. Sometimes I don't get to see your name immediately. But just when I see you, I love you and I appreciate you being in this safe space. And we are talking about showing up, showing off. For you to show off, you need to show up first. And so showing up is really very key. And when we talk about showing up, we're not talking about unnecessary yanga. You know how we say it in Nigeria, yanga. No. What we are talking about is the results, the goals that you achieve. That's your showing off. And you cannot achieve that without showing up. Last week we celebrated 200 episodes. This is part of the story. That's why we're still amplifying. The whole of October is dedicated to showing up and showing off. The power of consistency and resilience. It doesn't mean that things will not happen. You know, sometimes right here in this studio, network will happen. Sometimes here in this studio, things are happening behind the scene that you do not know. But I'm just sitting here smiling and things are moving, right? We just learn from the challenges, learn from the mistakes. Do not run away from having mistakes. And while we're at it, I want to take this time out to also invite you. We have a special event coming up next year, January. 8th to 10th of January is the Rediscover and Thrive Retreat. And it's a very exciting retreat that is not meant for everyone, really. This retreat is for you if you're a woman who needs time and safe space to plan for 2025 and beyond. If you're that person that is, you have a team or you have a group or you have people that you feed, you know, you need to take time out. Remember the Bible talks about Jesus, that oftentimes you see after he has done a major retreat, also has to be added to the WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, this is where we have a lot of other conversations, and we have a discovery call that is coming up on the 22nd of October. So if you want to be part of that call, where we are going to be talking about igniting your purpose, you need to join the WhatsApp group. So once again, it's in the comment section. You want to join the WhatsApp group 0704-229-1171. And we'll be so excited to add you to the WhatsApp group to give you more information about the discovery call and also about the retreat that will be happening January 2025. Okay, now we are also gearing up for our 5th anniversary, which by the way is coming up May 30th. Who is excited? I'm so excited already because we have the date all figured out and all the plannings behind the scenes are happening, and we want you to join us. So is the time now to put it up. And we want to know what you want to hear because we're in a new season of the Friday Night Hangout. Our theme song has changed. If you're very observant, you know, lots of things are changing, and we're also bringing in new features. So if you want us to do shout outs for you, you have someone whose birthday is coming up, you have an event you want us to do shout out for you, we're right here every Friday to help you do that. You saw what we did for one of our, you know, special person who works behind the scene for us, our communication consultant, Mr. Shola Odeja. We did a shout out for him last week, Friday, and we can do that for you or any of your loved ones on a Friday. So tell someone that Friday Night Hangout can do special shout outs, can, you know, also feature your events and all of that. Just if you want more information, use our contact number, get in touch with us, and we're here to serve. That's what we're here for. Remember, it's a relaxed environment. We learn, we network, so all of this is part of the networking. Don't forget to check us up and ask for questions or how you can get us to feature you in our shout out series. 0704-229-1171 is the number to contact us on, or just put it in the comment section that you're interested in the shout out feature, and a member of the team will contact you and let you know how to get engaged with us. We're open and we're here, you know, waiting to hear from you. Still in the mood of relaxation, something new has come to town in Enugu State. Woo. Something new. And if you're like me, that is a movie lover, then you know that this is something you want to do. For those of us in Enugu, for a while we couldn't get to watch movies, right? But now we have something new in town. Something beautiful has come into town. The Greenhouse Cinema is in town. I'm going to talk.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Frank. This is Greenhouse, and I'm the CEO of Greenhouse Bus. Greenhouse Cinemas is located in three southeastern and southern parts of Nigeria, Enugu, Rikers, and Calabar. So Greenhouse experience basically is about the new cinematic experience. We're here to give you a different meaning to movies. We're here to give you different meaning to cinema. However, we want to enjoy you to see how you can come in, whatever location you are in Port Harcourt, Enugu, Calabar, come in and have an amazing cinematic experience. This is where magic never ends. Thanks. Thank you.
I've had the first time of the Greenhouse Cinema, and by the way, they're also on Instagram, so you can check them out on Instagram. You can use their handle Greenhouse Cinema, and you can just go right on Instagram. You can get a feel of the movies that they offer and all of that. Another beautiful thing I like about the Greenhouse Cinema is that they're accessible. And you know, for me, who is a mom of a special needs daughter, I always watch out for such things. So we could just roll in and roll out of the cinema, no hassle at all. So something big is in Enugu. If you're thinking about what to do this weekend, you want to check out the Greenhouse Cinema for your great movie experience. And they have beautiful meals there. They have, fast meals you can take while you're watching, the popcorns, the hot dog, the pies and all of that, with very, chill drinks that can help you enjoy your movie experience. So, and they also have up-to-date experience movies there. So you just want to go to the Greenhouse Cinema and have a feel of the cinema experience in it. So don't tell us that there's no cinema in Enugu. 042, we have cinema that works. 042, where things happen. This is the cold city. I mean,
Yes.
we are called what? 042.
042.
We are called 042 for a reason.
If
If you don't understand it, let me translate. Where everything happens, including the cinema, including Greenhouse Cinema. Okay? All right, we are coming to a wrap up of this, and I would like our guests to give us some of their takeaway nuggets. So, what will be something you like to give to the guests before we wrap up?
just be consistent and be resilient. Professor Joy Onyesoh has taught us that, and we're following in her footsteps. If you're watching Friday Night Hangout, you don't have any reason not to keep showing up and showing off.
Beautiful. Ozioma.
Self-development is key.
Yes.
Don't be in your hideout and say it doesn't matter, I have nothing to offer. You have a lot of things to offer. God has created you to create purpose. So keep showing up, self-development, and keep being consistent.
Thank you so much. You've heard it all tonight. Keep showing up. It doesn't matter the challenges that you have. You have all that it takes to surmount those challenges. God has created you uniquely, has placed something in your hands, and it's a great disservice to yourself, first of all, if you do not show up to show off. And remember that the power of consistency helps you to grow. You cannot, being consistent and hopes that things will turn out differently. You can do it. Be willing to take one step at a time. It's not magic, really. We're having a team meeting. One of my team members said it's not magic. So it's not magic. It is the cinema that magic happens. But in real life, you have to put one step forward after the other one. One step, even if it's a baby step. Just be consistent, committed to just going all out. Especially at a time like this when things are, it looks as if there's a lot of uncertainty and there's a lot of challenge. But no, people thrive in difficult seasons. I keep saying, Friday Night Hangout was bettered in the COVID season. There is nothing you cannot bet, even in difficult times. So just be consistent. And remember that you have to do this for you. You're uniquely created. I love you all, and I keep saying this to you. You are worth it. Even if one person, I'll be right here with you. Always make sure you join us on Friday Night Hangout every 7 p.m. and we're here to bring you that insightful conversation that will keep you fired up to keep moving on life's journey. Until I come your way next week Friday, from me to you is stay blessed. I love, honor, and celebrate you. And for my guest is...
Have a pleasant evening and keep showing up and keep showing off.
Exactly. Keep showing up, keep showing off until we see you next week Friday. From us, it's bye for now. Mwah. See ya.
My name is Ozil Dennis. Rediscover and Thrive Retreat. What do I love about the retreat? I love the setting. I love the fact that it's out of town. It's out of my comfort zone. It's out of where I am used to. And I love the serene environment. It's not a hotel. It felt like being in my own home. And then the togetherness, being able to be together in the same space, and then the fact that it was a safe space where I could share my mind. I love that.
Are you feeling stuck in your business, professional, or personal life? Or are you struggling to find purpose and direction? Imagine having a clear sense of direction, achieving your goals, and living a fulfilling life. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult is here to help you. We will work with you to identify your strengths, overcome obstacles, and develop a personalized plan to achieve your dreams. With our coaching and consulting services, you will gain clarity, confidence, and the tools you need to succeed. Do not let fear, lack of clarity, or doubt hold you back any longer. Take the first step towards achieving your goals and living your best life. Contact Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult today. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, empowering you to reach your full potential. Call, SMS, or WhatsApp +234 704 229 1171. Or you can visit our website www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com.
This is Friday night hangout.
Hello.
Please vibe me.